him walking through his.
How does that happen? How does that like? Who's holding the camera, and who turned it on for that guy?
And who I would have thought that there would be a delay. Like, yes, I understand that it's live, but like, why is there not a 10-second delay to be like?
Where you're like, oh, like that's what people do. It's the ocean. YouTube, what's going on? This is Split Screen episode 15. 15.
It's been a hot minute.
We were just talking OD before the pod, but it's like our recording of the last podcast wasn't right away, and then our last podcast, if you look back, was like 3 weeks ago. So it's been a minute, but we have been collaborating a bunch, not through the podcast, which has been dope, but we haven't like sat down and caught up on it.
Hash things out
at all.
No.
So I'm excited to do that. Been a lot of times past. The last time we were here was before October, the very beginning of October.
It was the very beginning of October, and we were literally talking about our plans for October, content-wise, everything we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I would say I know you did it much more successfully than I did, but it was our first month actually sticking with some sort of a schedule, at least for me, I know it was. And we did some cool things. I played games I've never played before on stream, which was cool.
Dude, we had like a calendar. We literally had a calendar.
I had a Google calendar.
It was good, and he stuck to his calendar a little bit more than I did. Because I always I still played Fortnite, and he was like on another game. But
yep.
What was the order for yours?
It was Throne and Liberty actually came out at the beginning of October. So we started our week. You and I started our week with Throne and Liberty.
Yeah.
Played a new MMO because it was funny. It oddly enough started right after you and I had a conversation of I've never played an MMO, and I'm speaking on your behalf of I've never played an MMO at the beginning of an MMO, and I was like, dude, well, we're lucky here. Let's try Throne and Liberty. It's got action combat to a degree.
Yep.
And it was new. So we enjoyed that for a week. I mean, I still play it on and off here and there. I have actually not hit level cap.
Yeah. Me neither. I think I'm like
it's
level 33.
I think it's decent. It would have to do a lot to pull me back. I think the leveling got really, really dry after a while.
I think it got really dry, and I'm such an aesthetics, like graphics guy.
Yeah.
I know I am. The map, like, you think it's going to get good, and then you realize it, like, all looks like that. It's like this light hue tint to it.
Yes.
And it's like, all I need out of an MMO is for it to be cozy. I don't care if it has shit graphics or great graphics. It needs to have some aspect of cozy, and this game was not. It didn't feel it to me. I didn't get it. Didn't get it.
I'm with you. And they did a really good job of so you would go to a fast travel point on a new part of the map, and I'm sorry, we're kind of digging into this part of what Spooky Month was for us, but every time you got to a fast travel point in Throne and Liberty, it would show you this expansive cutscene of what the area looked like.
I liked it.
And I thought that was cool, but I agree with you. It felt like the actual palette, whatever it was, the coloring of that world, it felt like it was all the same, but slightly varied from area to area.
Yeah.
And maybe the map will get bigger over time.
Yeah.
But to me, I agree with you. I'm not usually an aesthetics guy. I'm like, whatever. I only care about I'll call it the meat and the potatoes of like end game, gear, everything like that. And it seemed okay. Yeah. I thought the best part of Throne and Liberty was the mobility that you could have. So
that was the best part.
It's like you were a druid. You could basically just shapeshift into your ground mount and flying mount and swimming. And I thought it was just cool how in some of the raids and dungeons you actually had to use those mechanics.
The movement was actually really cool in that game too.
Yeah.
Like you had there was a couple quests early too that you had to like jump in or like fly through this certain thing. You had to like mechanics that you had to actually do. It wasn't point click, which I like. But again, it's like those were only side quests too. I also had like a pretty tough time. Like not tough time. It was weird like getting used to how like all the different types of quests, like the blue quest, the purple quest, whatever. You figure that out.
Yeah, you figure it out after a while.
There was some time where it's like, what am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah, the interface is like, so when you hit escape, the actual menu that, I don't know if you're referring to that. I know you're talking about the quest at first and then the menu, but the menu was just like, again, it
look at a calculator.
It looked like you needed to get your T183 out there.
Dude, it's crazy. There's like 50 buttons on the right.
And I think a big part of that is it's a Korean MMO, right?
Yeah.
So if you've never played it, you might not be fully aware, but like coming from Lost Ark, where I put probably a couple 100 hours into it, I didn't get totally into it. I enjoyed it. It was another free to play game. Combat was great, and I thought the combat was decent in Throne and Liberty. But yeah, to my point, menus in Korean MMO games that have like a spending aspect to it, where you spend money to like not pay to win, but
It was getting to that point.
I just think those menus get big. So
they were just too big.
Yep.
There was like too much going on, and then like for how like big it was like a super simple. There was like 4 different types of armor.
Which it reminded me of Lost Ark because it wasn't like World of Warcraft where you could get a bunch of different types. They didn't have a lot of different sets out, which to me, I enjoy at times because it really boils it down, and I'm not worried about my gear, but I'm worried about how I'm playing. But to your point, everyone looked the same unless you spent money.
100%.
Which is kind of like to your
It
aesthetics point.
It's just like, come on, you're going to create an open world game. All right, we are in on Throne and Liberty right now. If you guys haven't played it, you guys should. It's free.
Yeah,
that's why that was the big thing for me.
Yep.
So Throne and Liberty was your first game. What was your second game? Do you remember?
Gosh, what was my second game? This is so sad. I'd have to literally pull it up in Discord. I have a calendar.
Well, you don't have to go in the order. Go another game you played, because I know. Well, actually, no. I think I know what you played next. You played Hogwarts, didn't you?
Did I get into Hogwarts Legacy next?
Was it right? I think it was right after.
It might have been right after, or I might have played a game for a day or two and then went into Hogwarts Legacy. But Hogwarts Legacy was another game I jumped into head first. And talk about like a full cinematic experience. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I've only watched people play it a little bit.
Yeah.
But man, the graphics were good. The voiceover was good. I haven't finished it yet. The game is super long, and of course, I was the idiot that was like, I'm going to finish this in a week. And I maybe got 20% of it done.
Is it a story mode, like single player, or is it open world?
So it's a bit of both. It really is. It's like basically a story mode, it's a game driven by the story, but there's a ton of side quests and open world exploring you can do outside of it.
Yeah.
And that's what my chat and I were joking about. I was like, basically I started with, okay, I'm going to play this for a week. We're going to finish it in a week. We got another game to play, which was supposed to be the quarry. However you say quarry. Whatever the quarry is. Yeah.
Q.
Yeah, Quarry. I can spell it. Quarry.
Humble it.
Quarry. Uh-oh. Seriously, I was like, oh my God, are we this far into this conversation not even streaming at this point?
No, we're streaming. I'll just grab it from I'll just be able to download the
Grab it from the VOD?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not streaming in 4K, so it ain't going to look that different.
Or you just take the whole VOD and use it from there if you're worried
Probably.
about. Yeah. But Hogwarts is good. Haven't finished it yet, but yeah. I got to get back into it.
Think I would like it?
I think you would love it. I think it was a breath of fresh air in a single player game that I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah.
It reminded me of the old days when you were younger and you'd get into a story mode game.
Yeah.
And you would just like jump head first in. You are your character, you're playing through it, and there's just a lot of dialogue and like cutscenes.
I think single player games hit harder like when you were a kid.
1,000%.
Because, especially when we were kids, there was no online option.
Yes, that was
so there was never anything like, I want to make my character sick so that my friends can see, or I can show my friends, or I can be the first one to get gold, or anything like that. So like that wasn't even a possibility. It was like, yo, come over my house and see how far along I am in this game.
See how far along I am.
Yeah, but now it's like everyone wants to be that guy in the server, right? Or like get the good loot so that they can
look like him.
They can have it. Yeah. But like, and a lot of people like lose sight. Sometimes I'm guilty of it too. Like I'm good for like a good, interesting game, but then I'll like lose it and be like, why am I playing this?
I think
I haven't played a single player game like that though in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even know. I think I'm making shit up. I think that's how I think I'll be. I don't think I've actually had that experience. I think that's how I think it'll be. And I told myself that I was going to run the Modern Warfare 2 campaign like on my own.
Yep.
And I was just like, I've already played it.
But you have to look at it as a new experience with chat. I think
yeah, so if I'm streaming it with chat, totally different. Which granted, I don't really play video games unless
you're on stream.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But okay. I still have to watch the Hogwarts movies. Dude, we're up with so many shows here. I'm in the middle of Game of Thrones. I'm deep now.
How deep are you?
I'm deep. He just got named. Jon Snow runs the wall. He won the voting.
He is King of the North.
He is King of the North. Well, whatever. Yeah. King of the North.
The Warden? No. Yeah. Whatever he is.
Well, they were like King of the North.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he like won it with the thing because Sam stuck up and was like,
Yep.
Holy tangent here. Okay, sorry. So I'm watching Game of Thrones, and then Yellowstone's back.
Man, you are Yellowstone.
Dude, through and through.
I just can't get into it. I've watched a couple of episodes, and I'm just like, it's okay. I like Kevin Costner. I just can't. I don't know. I think about watching it. I'm like, nah.
It's fine. Else. That's totally fine. All it is it's a Western Peaky Blinders with horses and cowboy hats.
Interesting.
It is.
That is a comparison I've never heard before.
And bigger side storylines.
Okay.
Like Peaky Blinders doesn't really have that big of side storylines.
They do some like
there's a little bit of weaving. There's a little bit of weaving, but like there's 3 kids in Yellowstone, and it's like, oh, that's the like boom,
those
boom,
are
and
the
boom.
Side stories.
Yeah, boom, boom, and boom. So like,
gotcha.
They're different. So watching that, the new season's out, so they're putting one out every Sunday.
Okay.
Then we're on episode 2. So in between that, we're watching Game of Thrones. I still have to watch Harry Potter though.
I'm telling you, man, this is the perfect season. Like once we get into end of November, start of December, I think that you're going to see it more on TV now. It'll be on some of the streaming platforms. People always joke around that like Harry Potter movies are like awesome Christmas movies because I won't give away too much, but in most Harry Potter movies, they go through all seasons in the movie. So they'll show like summer, they'll show spring, they'll show fall.
Oh, really?
So they'll show all the seasons. And usually in some of the movies, the Harry Potter movies, I'll say, there is shout outs to Christmas time and
cool.
that stuff. So without getting too much into it, they do cover a lot of the seasons within the movies. So
very interesting. I'm excited. I already bought the first one on Amazon.
Then
I realized they have them all on HBO. Whatever.
Hey.
And I own it too.
Wow.
I own it.
And it's not a DVD?
No. And you know why I did that? To make myself be like, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to buy the first one.
See, guys? He's being serious.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm like, I'm going to buy it. I bought it in July, though.
Okay. Hey. Doesn't matter.
So.
Yep.
That and then we played Phasmo.
What'd you think of Phasmo? Because in the last podcast, you guys remember, we talked about it, and I was like, dude, I don't know if you're going to be able to play this.
I was worried that I was going to bug about it. I was bugging. I was definitely bugging.
At first, you were bugging.
At first, I was bugging. But then you just like, then after like 3 times playing it, then I'm like, all right. Like, I started to get not scared when we did the high school.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, I don't even know where I am.
Oh, the high school was tough. The high school was pitch black. That one, I didn't like that map.
I'm just like walking around. I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, a ghost. No way.
Yeah.
Dead. Like, if you're in a house, you're like you feel like you can't move. Up there, it's just like you're just like slowing down. I get why it would be scary.
And your character can't even run.
No, and I just wasn't. That's where I lost. That's where I was like, I have since uninstalled 4. I like the game just for more room for other games.
Right.
I also uninstalled Throne and Liberty. But it's
I did the same thing.
It's a quick reinstall though. If you need
it's a quick reinstall, but for me, like Throne and Liberty's there for me to come back to if I want to. It didn't. It didn't have my heart to continue leveling. I don't know. I was just like, okay. Yeah. I was like, it's not bad. Yep. I've played MMOs like this before.
Yeah.
Now, to each their own. You guys enjoy it, all you. But I thought Phasmo was good. I thought it was nice to play a game with you and like other people.
Yeah.
Get in a group chat and play it and solve it and figure things out. But how spot on was I about the audio in that game? That's the scariest part of that game.
Oh, 100%. If you play that game with no audio, it's not scary at all.
Yep.
Zero.
Yep.
0% of that game is scary without the audio. Like the ghosts aren't like scary like looking.
No.
There's no like it really doesn't have that very good graphics. It's just like it's the audio and you feel it. Dude.
It's so immersive, right?
Fuck.
Because it's from stepping out of the house to into the house. It's almost like it's like
and you're like, oh.
It's that feeling of like when you don't have noise canceling headphones on and then you put them on and it's like that suction cup feeling. It's like
yeah.
That's what
Especially like
that
when
audio
you're on a
is like.
plane and like all of a sudden you can't hear the plane anymore. It's like zoom.
Yeah,
babe.
So, that was good.
I had a lot of fun playing it. It was
good.
A cool game, but I'd never played
good.
I now want to see if I can find a scarier game though.
Mortuary Assistant.
Mortuary Assistant. The fuck is that?
Well, you're basically an assistant at a mortuary where you
What's
have...
a mortuary?
Mortuary is like where they bring dead bodies in.
Oh, like a morgue.
Like a morgue. And they have to like, prepare the body for whether it is to be cremated or, buried. Basically, you're the assistant who is just hired at that morgue, or whatever it is. I think it would be a morgue, correct? Because
yeah.
And then from there, crazy shit happens without saying too much. But from other games that I've seen that are scary, I would think that would like freak your pants off.
Like, is it jump scare? Like,
yes.
All right. That's the kind. I'm trying to play jump scare.
It is jump scare.
I hate the games where it's like, come on, you got to do this, and you know it's gonna be fucking scary, and you're like, fuck, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, you got to say a word prompt, or you got to say something to like get it to scare you.
Yeah.
This will just scare you. Like you will.
I'd be like, holy.
You will scream.
We got some good clips out of that for the recap video. Oh my god.
The first few hunts that we did,
I felt like I was playing Tarkov, dude. That's how fucking petrified I was.
Oh my god. It's like you're kind of like looking around and
that's how I played Tarkov.
Right?
Like, holy shit.
You're just waiting to get killed.
Yeah.
But it was fun though, because it was like, you're playing the deduction game of what could it be, what could it not be.
Yeah.
You're so worried at times of what you think you saw that you might guess wrong because you think you think that you saw this or you think that you heard that.
Yeah.
It was good though.
Yeah, I liked it.
Again, a good switch up.
Yeah, it was a up. And then you played Fortnite.
Fortnite Battle Royale, baby. Played the zombie mode.
We played the zombie mode. Fortnitemares, always dope. I thought they always do like a good job with it. Not a bunch of people like play it, but they play it when it comes out. They play it like the day it comes out, and then like it's there for 3 days, and like the player count goes way down. So it's what it is. It's fun though. It was fun when we played. It's hard.
The last zone, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
I think you were the last one.
Yeah, I was just like building with like 160 mats. And I was like,
well, you're building, and then there's this massive zombie. If you guys have never played it, what? It's a zombie thing at the end.
Yeah, it's like a zombie.
It's like a bigger version of whatever you've been fighting the entire game.
Yeah,
and it can just like knock builds down, and it takes a bunch of damage to you, and
it's hard.
I'm like,
and I didn't realize it was point based either. Like people like apparently are very good at like finishing that, and I was like, finish it.
I didn't notice till halfway through, and you're like, dude, you're killing it. And I'm like, what do you mean? And you're like, look at your points. And I was like,
dude, look at your points.
I was like, dude, I think I'm just like shooting all of the really weak zombies in the head. Like, there's no skill here to be had.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That was good. We almost got a dub.
It was great.
Zero build when I don't play at all. So whack.
Oh my god, the chauffeuring you were doing in that game for me was unbelievable.
I was just Uber DFISH.
You were like, dude, you need to hop in here. All right, get in. And then you were like doing all these like. The appreciation I had coming out of that was like the calculating that you competitive players have to do to know where to get and where to be.
Yeah.
To put yourself in a place where you know you have advantage, but also like you can get to another spot without having issue. I was like, dude, I wouldn't know where to be right now.
Yeah,
I'm watching you like get around bridges and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna let him drive because I don't know where the fuck he's going.
It's like if you don't go now, like you won't go. Can't go.
Exactly.
Like it won't work.
Yep.
It's just funny. Like get it from like playing forever. It's like
exactly.
the only game I play.
To me, it's completely it's a different language. And I'm just like, okay, I'll just sit in the car and you drive me around.
So you got Black Ops 6.
Yes. I got it through PC Game Pass.
Yeah.
$12. And I've actually been playing other games that come with the Game Pass too. So it's $12 a month. and it's good. You
dig it?
I dig it. I think the multiplayer, it felt good, felt great on keyboard and mouse. Played with a buddy a couple nights in a row. But honestly, zombies was like, I thought probably the best part of it.
Dude, zombies is so happy that they did a good job with it.
Me
the
too.
last zombies it's round based, right? Like
yes,
round 1,
yes,
2, 3.
yes. Yep.
Yeah, the last one was like certain score, then you could get to the next wave. Whatever. They didn't.
It's not how you play zombies.
No, it's not at all. So I like that it's round based. So we were talking though. For those of you guys who don't know, Optic did this. Was it the race to
the Prestige?
Yeah, the race to Prestige.
Yeah.
Or race to Master or race to Master.
Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah.
Or race to Masters or something like that. And it's basically to see like people do it competitively when it comes out to see who can get the highest prestige. Like orgs will do it versus other orgs. But like,
which is cool.
Yeah, which is fine. And they're like, we knew we weren't going to beat whoever it was. They're like, but we want to like make content out of it.
Yeah.
Like they came in like third or something.
Which is super smart. Like it's about the money. And I'm not saying that's not about the competition. It's about the money at the end of the day. Yeah. Especially for an org like Optic where they can really break in.
Yeah. And so I was listening to somebody talking about it like after. And they were like, yeah, man, like everybody wanted to stream after Seth. Like, because they would stream on their own accounts too. So like they streamed on the Optic account, which is always live, and then they would basically like stream like Scump would play, and he would play like 10 hours during the day.
Well, yeah, you're getting on the viewer count's probably
they're
like, I'll do it this way so you can see the graph, but it's
it's just Scump, then whoever's on next for a little bit,
right on down the mountain,
and they're like, oh, he's not as good as, and then someone else comes on like, yeah, fuck this, So Maniac was like, I want to play after Scump. Then Hitch was just like, dude, none of us can play after Scump except for like Zinni, who's like a past pro.
Yeah.
Or like they had like Dashy come on. But Hitch did like the night shift, dude. He would play from like, and they also like didn't stick to the schedule because if someone's stream is like popping off, he's like, all right, Zinni, time to get off. Time to get off this level 25 hype train. It's time for me to get on.
Yeah, right.
So it's like they like let it ride for a little bit, which was super cool. But if you guys haven't seen the video, I will put it up right here. I'll show you guys some of it. They literally have bunk beds inside of the hex quarters is what's called now. Yeah, the hex quarters, and they all slept there, and they had 1 hour out of every day that they could leave and like go home, shower, get food, whatever they needed to do. 1 hour, they had to stick to it. And Seth is like, well, I have a 15-minute commute, and Hitch is like, that fucking sucks then, dude. That means you have 30 minutes.
It means you have 30 minutes,
and 30 the other way. It means you got 30 minutes to do whatever you want. He's like, nope, that's how we're doing it. They stuck to it, bro.
Did you hear the story that they almost built showers? Like they almost built like showers for them to shower in at the hex quarters.
Yeah.
And they basically like, I don't want to say they ran the numbers, but they were like, it's just stupid. Like, don't even bother doing that.
Yeah.
Like they did the hour rule, like you were saying, but I watched some of that and I'm like, oh my God, what I would do to be a part of that. And then I'm thinking after day 2, I'd be fucking zapped. I'd be so out of it.
I don't know, man.
Really?
I would be zapped. I would be off 1,000 milligrams of caffeine. I know that.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know, because you're coming out so hot and like your chat is just loving it because like everyone's going it, and then you're mixing. I think maybe
brand new game.
Like, I might suck. Like I might be playing bad, but I'm like up. Like I think I could hang for a little bit. But man, oh God. And they were talking about like Nick Maniac was like, dude, like sleeping was so bad. He's like, dude, God. I couldn't sleep. You would just hear, thanks for the 5 at like 4 a.m. And he's just like, fuck the 5, dude.
Yeah,
fuck your 5.
Your 5. What about all the dudes sleeping in the back?
Yeah, literally. And they were coming up with ideas on what they should do. And he was, I think we should do like a movie night. And Seth was like, that's a fucking terrible idea. And he's like, no, like I'm talking like when I'm done, like go watch a movie in my bed. He goes, oh, I thought you were suggesting like the new COD comes out when we go and watch Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
So funny. Shout out the Optic podcast, man. That shit's that's a fire podcast. I love that pod. They got like X on there, Aid sometimes he'll pop in, Scump. That's dope. But
they always have good
they do it right over there, bro.
Yeah, they do it right, and they do it right with like everything. It's almost odd to see something not done well by them, and it's to the point where when I would pop into the stream, even if it looked like complete mayhem in the background, I'm like, well, that's the point of that event. Is you're supposed to make it look like it's a bunch of dudes living around each other for a few days to like obviously get something done, try and win a race. But yeah,
it was sick. I would love to be a part of that eventually. I'm kind of trying to work towards something, Lord. I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream. I'm doing a 24-hour stream.
Fuck yeah!
For those of you guys who don't know, right now it's November 7th. Oh my god. Don't get this out immediately. It's no. What's the date?
It is November.
I think it's 17. No. It's 20.
It's the 20th.
20th. November 20th. Wait, where was I just going? I just lost everything.
You were talking
my 24-hour stream. We are on a 92. This is the 90-second stream. So for those of you guys who are watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, anything like that, we're live right now on Twitch. You guys can always come and watch us. It's either twitch.tv/DFISH_TV or twitch.tv/Swedishfish TV. You guys can watch it on Twitch. Quick plug there. But I'm doing the 24-hour, and basically
I can't wait for this.
It's going to be dope. So I'm on a 92-day streak right now. So since I've moved into this new place, I've streamed every single day since I've been here. So the day I came back, because I hadn't streamed for like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Like I was away at a bachelor party, away for work.
Yeah, you came in with a full head of steam.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, I'm streaming for a full month, no breaks. All right, like as in like streaming every day. And then I get to 30, and I was like,
that was nothing.
I'm not fucking stopping after 30. And I was like, oh, 31 out of 30, haha. Then the next thing I know, it's 50 out of 30. And I was like, 70 out of 30. And I was like, bro, I could hit 80. I could hit 100. I mean, I'm going to hit 100. It's gotten dicey, though.
Yeah, like, have there been a few times where you've just been like... There's been a few times
where I went live from my phone for like an hour. Like I did it from like a hotel room one time, and I was like, yo, what's up?
Damn.
The streak cannot die. And people were like, the streak is alive.
The streak is alive.
It cannot die. I went
Good for
live
you, man.
at
That's
11:30 at night one time.
Oh, yeah. Getting close to that 12 p.m.
We had a bunch of people over. We came home. I got home back to my house with all them in an Uber. So as you think we were, Friday night, came home. Shit, dude. I haven't streamed yet. I was going to stream before I had my plans, but I didn't. I was like, guys, we're about to play Uno. I had the guys who played Uno. We're doing this live. And we streamed us sitting down, crisscross applesauce playing Uno.
That's fucking
hysterical.
It was
fucking awesome. There's some sick clips from it. We only played like 30 minutes, but I was like, I have to do the neat content.
I have to do it.
I'm like, boys, we're playing Uno. They're like, yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's sick.
It's awesome. So if I can do that, this is what I'm thinking. I don't know do I end the streak at 24, or do I just stay on the streak until I can? Because do you go out with a boom, or do you go out with a oh shit, guys, I missed it today?
Part of me really thinks it's like I'm like 50-50 on it, that you end with the bang. You say, guys, thank you so much for however many days. Like there still will be more streams, but it just won't be every single day. But then part of me is like,
why the fuck?
Why the fuck would you do that? I think if anything, you make an incentive to be like, if I hit X amount of subs during the 24-hour,
the streak is alive.
The streak is alive. It will continue.
Yeah. And the only way, dude, what if I do it the only way you can end is a 24-hour that we don't hit the sub goal? That would be fucking crazy. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot
I would have to stream another 100 days. I
mean, you've done 100 days. It's easy to say, oh, we'll just do another 100, because you can't do that. Like you're talking about instances of having to go live in the hotel room, and you're talking about doing 30. Dude, I remember when I did however many days it was, 20 something, 30. I would have 15, 30-minute streams at 11:30 at night.
Dude, I had to go to an event, and I literally sat here. was like, chat, what do we think of the outfit? I'm leaving in 10 minutes. My truck is running.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here.
Yep.
Watching myself be late on my ETA. Be like, I have to fucking do it.
I have to do it.
Because I can't guarantee I'm going to be home before midnight.
Exactly. That was always the kicker, was you had to do it before midnight. And like you said, you had to plan your day out to know if you had a block of time. Like, dude, I got to get my ass to do it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I got to actually get it done.
Dude, and there were some days where I was like, dude, I went live and like,
I really don't want to be live right now.
like, I was sick. I was so sick one time. And Cloudy came in. Shout out Cloudy. He was like, dude, you look depressed. And I was like, I'm sick. I'm very tired. And I've already had my caffeine like, I am peak caffeine. Like, I just drank 300 milligrams of caffeine. Like, I just had a large iced coffee, and this is how I look.
This is how I look. This is how I feel.
And I was live for like fucking 2 hours that day.
Yep. And then you shut the stream off and you say, okay, I'm done. Like,
yeah,
I did what I had to do.
You know I'm down bad if you come in my stream and the ring light's off. Dude, if you come in my stream and my face ain't lit up, I am down.
Hurting.
I am down bad.
I've had a few streams where I've been like, dude, I don't want a camera on me, and I've done like no cam streams.
Yeah.
But that's when you know it's like, ugh.
You're doing it just.
You're not gonna like, if you're a viewer, you're not gonna get a lot out of the stream. Like, it's gonna be like,
you're like, yo, watch the fucking game.
Yeah, you're here.
Pay attention to the game.
You're here for the game. You're not here for me.
You are here for the game. Well, I think this might be a good time, real quick. Those of you guys are probably wondering what's in between here. This is Mulligan. So shout out Mulligan for sponsor. That means I have to drink one of these every time I need a Mulligan. I am not gonna. That's not gonna be.
I'd be crawling off the course.
No, but these look awesome. So they're a canned cocktail, and we have the Crush, which I'm assuming is gonna be like orange flavored. Yeah, right here it goes made with vodka, orange juice.
Orange juice.
There we go. And then this is the Transfusion. That looks fire.
This looks awesome. And it has, excuse me, I'll read it now. Made with vodka and grape juice with natural flavors. It looks terrific. And you know what the nice part is if you're on the course, you know it's a little bit warm. It's 5% alcohol, so it's not super heavy. It's not going to hit you over the head really hard. Yeah. And again, I know you're the aesthetics guy, but I love the branding.
Oh, it looks so good.
I love the old like golf feel to it.
Yeah, man.
It's awesome.
These are really cool. Guys, I'll put it right down here. drinkmulligan.com or follow them on socials right down here. These guys are awesome, man. TK Mulligan. So we got 2 different flavors here.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Which one are we popping into?
Yeah.
I say we start with the citrus.
The Crush.
And then we'll go into, the Crush. And then we'll go into the grape flavored one called the Transfusion.
And the Transfusion is like a known golf drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a type of cocktail, right?
Yes.
It's called
like
the Transfusion.
Yeah, and it's known for being. So is the Crush just, they can't, I guess executive.
No, I think of like when I think of the Crush, I think of like crushing an orange, you know, like
yeah. I
seriously,
put it back together, dude.
Like a Christmas present over here.
Look at the can, man. Look at these things. These things are so fly. This is one of the coolest cans we've had. And
you guys can't see on the camera probably, but it has like this matte finish to it. Yeah. Again, I'm kind of geeking out over the branding, but it's nice.
Isn't it sick?
It is nice. And the top says, "Take that corrective shot." I like it.
We like that. Yeah, dude. These are wicked.
All right, let's get into this. I'm excited now. I feel like I'm building this up. Hold on.
I'm getting ready for last time. Roll the clip.
I have a Kramer. Spitting my gum out. I'm being a good. Sorry, man. I'm taking.
Oh, you're good.
I'm taking your desk hostage right now.
Master Chief mask for
that. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Dude, it didn't blow up on me.
I was just thinking that the whole time.
Roll the clip. Oh my
God.
God.
Roll the clip. I was just like, Let's hope this isn't too carbonated.
Holy
That's
crap,
gonna
that
blow
smells
up.
good.
Cheers,
Cheers.
brother.
I could boogie with these.
Yo.
Woo.
And so they're not warm. They were
No.
in the fridge. They were in the fridge. They're fridge cold. There's
Yes.
a difference between cold and fridge cold. These are cold. Dude, you get these in a bag with ice. The back of the cart. God. Happy hour.
This feels like what I should be starting my morning with, but I
Yeah.
can't get away with having orange juice and vodka.
She's like, what is that? I'm like, no, look, it's
OJ.
canned orange. It's OJ.
See the crush.
Oh, it literally.
Yeah, this slams.
This is fire. Like,
Uh-huh.
we don't blow smoke. If I don't like it, I'm like, I really like this. This is sick.
It's fire.
I really like this.
That's good.
This might be one of my favorite drinks I've ever taste tested.
Right on the show so far.
On the show so far. No hate at anybody else. They've all been amazing.
Please keep sending us drinks. We'll drink them.
This is fire. Go get Crush right now.
Yeah,
go get
it.
TK Mulligan. This is absolutely fire. Shout out those guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
These are unbelievable. All right. So this kind of reminds me when I was saying like put the Master Chief. We're playing Halo right now.
Oh my
and
God.
This guy won't stop killing me, man.
All right, roll the clips of me getting
Imagine-
killed.
Roll that one. We need to E right. Boom.
Do you guys know how many times? And again, I have a bunch of clips I'm gonna work and edit and everything like that. I think you've easily killed me, and we're playing the first Halo campaign because you have not played it, correct?
I have not played any of the Halo campaigns. I've played here and there, Firefight. I ripped Halo competitive. I mean, not competitive. Sorry, not
No,
competitive.
multiplayer.
Not
which
competitive.
you probably would absolutely own these days. But yeah, so you've never, you've never played it, the first or any of the campaigns. And we've been playing it through the Master Chief Collection series, which has been a treat so far. I think it's
Dude, I'm having a
I think it's fun, but it also makes you realize how different campaigns are in these day and ages. Like,
yeah.
it just plays differently. It takes a while to get to.
They had one design for that level, and that's what that level's gonna be.
Every map is the same thing, but it's flipped around. Or
Dude, you feel like you're in like a mirror.
Yes, you feel like you're in a maze.
Sorry, you probably couldn't hear me. You feel like you're in a mirror. Like you feel like you're going backwards the whole time because you're just running through the same thing over and over. You can just tell that like they designed a room, hallway, and that's the whole level.
And that's it.
But it's not that that's that little area. They just duplicate that 15 times. And hey, people are going to think, oh, you're hating on. Go back and play it.
Go back and play it.
Go back and play it. I'm not taking this away from you. I understand. I didn't play it when I was young. I get it. Hear me out, though. I'm playing on the OG graphics. Okay? We take a poll, though, in stream, and a lot of people want the newer graphics.
Did you really?
Yeah, we did a poll.
Oh.
It was 5-4. 5 for the newer. OG was the 4. And honestly,
I didn't even give my chat the option. We went OG.
See, but if I had played it, I would have gone OG too. So I'm trying to get both, and it's so awesome the way they did it. So when you play this, so for those of you guys who don't know, they remastered the entire collection of Halo,
1 through 5.
1 through 5. So what they did is basically, if you're playing controller, which you gotta, I feel like if you're gonna be playing these again, no one played these keyboard mouse really, not like that. All you have to do is press select.
Yep.
All you gotta do is press select, and it literally changes right back, like
Night and day.
instantly. No menu, no buffering, no loading, nothing. It's like it's like a bind.
And it's like someone basically has a filter that they put over.
It's like zoosh.
And
Like you could be in the middle of a fight and you're not even gonna drop frames.
No. The one thing that I wish that they did allow you to do, though, is I've tried to do it during cutscenes.
Yes.
And they won't allow you.
Yes. If it's whatever you were in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is okay because, like, again, I'm doing it for nostalgia reasons to watch the old stuff over. But again, part of me is interested in knowing, like, ooh, I wonder how did they light this space differently? Did they make this guy look differently?
They did lighten a lot of it.
They lightened up a lot of areas. They redid things. But luckily with the remastered stuff, they didn't make it look like this brand new AAA game. They still made it feel like it's older graphics, almost like a 2014, 2016 type.
Yeah,
graphic.
no, they're not making it look like Elden
it's not.
Ring.
Yeah, it's not some brand new 2024 AAA.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
game.
Destiny.
No. It just looks like it's a newer version of what you would be playing for the OG
Which
stuff.
I think is what it should be too.
But man, how it's just like, what was the mission we just got through? The library? I think that's the technical term for whatever it was that we just got through, that mission.
With Jansen? Is that his name?
It's
with the flood that comes in.
Yeah, so we're basically taking out the flood, and we're following the drone.
Yeah.
And
following the drone.
Yeah, we're following the drone, and obviously we stopped basically at the end of that, but that level took forever.
Oh my god,
it took like
forever.
And
like 35 minutes.
And it's funny because I think back to when I was a kid and I played it. I vividly remember playing it was during a snowstorm, and it was a snow day, so I remember playing, and I don't remember that mission taking that long. That's how different like we are as gamers now compared to back then.
Damn, you have that memory? That's a sick memory.
And the only reason why I remember that is because it was that feeling of getting to that point in the campaign. Because again, we didn't fly through video games back in the day. Like,
and you're like, oh shit, I haven't
we do
been here
now.
yet.
And it's like, oh my god, like remember we saw the new enemy, and it was just this whole feeling of like you're immersed in this story, but as a child, I shouldn't even say child, like a kid. And I don't remember honestly how old I was. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good.
That's dope.
I'm looking forward to us finishing it. And then you have another campaign that you want us to play together.
Oh, yeah. Right? Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2. And we're going to do the zombies, right?
So, zombies is in Black Ops.
Okay.
So, Treyarch does the zombies game.
Yeah.
So, I need Black Ops. So, we're going to play Black Ops 1 right now. Ready, buckle up.
Let the YouTube comments rain in.
All right, here we go. Now, Black Ops 1 has the best zombies there is. They're better than World at War zombies. Better than Black Ops 2 zombies with the town in transit. It's better than all the other ones are just bullshit at this point. But that's the best one. You got Kino Tertanten, fire. Okay.
Yep.
You got Ascension. That's one of the most iconic maps ever. Okay. You've got Shangri-La, Call of the Dead. You have the expansion pack too. So this is why I'm saying you can get Doris, you can get Nocturton, you can get those other maps from World at War. They just take the good ones. You don't have to play the bullshit. You can get the good ones. They have the expansion pack for half of your mortgage, and then all you have to no, that shit was expensive back in the day.
Dude, it was.
And you're like, Mom, can we just get a new? And she's like, what? You already have the game. I'm like, well, you gotta like buy it again.
You gotta, yeah.
Man, you gotta like buy it again.
Get with it.
Yeah. No, so Black Ops 1, fire zombies. Obviously, World at War has good maps, but you got to get the Black Ops 1 because it has all the maps. You can get you have the ability to get all the maps, which is dope. Close second though is I think Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 has the town, has transit. Transit's the one we get on the bus. Town is the one with like really small and has the lava.
Really small.
Yeah, that one's fire too. But we're gonna be playing through zombies. We'll play with people in chat. We'll play with people that we used to run games with as kids. We're gonna bring all them in, and so this is kind of not to make this about me, but this is gonna kind of tie into my 24 hour as well.
Fuck yeah.
What I thought would be a wicked cool idea is if we play some of it split screen. This is the first thing I'm announcing here. TV right here, like we usually have for stream, or actually probably do it out there. Split screen. We're going to be running the zombies, and there's a camera on us, dude. Running zombies.
Oh, my God.
And
so this is
one of many ideas that we have, and my ideas now, I'm literally like, fuck, like I'm not going to be able to be awake for that long for all these ideas I have.
You have to be able to execute, or you're already starting to reach out to people to be like, yo, can you
so
be in here for these hours?
We got to plug times, and I'm literally going to be like, I might have somebody come in and do what we're doing right now.
Yep.
With a little bit less production, but just move the camera angle and just sit and on stream, chat for a little bit, react to videos. You might see freaking Cole and Derek. Oh well, he's Knoxville. Dang it, Derek.
Fly him up.
Shout out D-Train. Well, maybe we'll have like Mikey and Steven in here acting to a video while I'm taking a nap. I don't know. Cole, maybe Cole comes in and tries to get his first win.
It's gonna be like a Kai Cenat stream or something.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait. We said this in one of our first podcasts. Keep looking at the mic because I can see that we're streaming.
No, you're good.
But we said this in one of our first podcasts. We want to do content that's not like in chair.
Correct. We want to do content that we don't normally do. And I think to your point, doing it outside of our chairs, which I'm doing it outside of my normal desk chair.
You're in my chair.
I'm in your chair. from one chair to another.
There you go. You're in my chair. No, but you guys know what I'm saying. I'm not here with the same background that you see every time. Like, different.
It will be different.
And we're trying to do more like that.
More production.
More like that. And I could have done a golf stream this summer, yeah, but I didn't have it the way I wanted it to be.
Yep.
I'm not just gonna go live on my phone and then, oh shit, I locked my phone. Oh, I'm back. Like, I'm gonna do it. Like, if I'm gonna do it,
you're
gonna
get
a
right?
gimbal that I have and just actually do it the right way.
Yeah.
Dad over here, move that headphone.
What's
going on? Not to shorten up stream here. We can cut it. Oh. We'll go Nuketown split screen PS3. Oh my god, imagine. 1v1 Nuketown, me and you on the PS3.
Bro, crack out the N64, GameCube. Start playing some OG games, man.
It'd be crazy. No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
No, it will be good. And I think I'm excited. And I don't want to like suggest or recommend anything and have you feel like that's what you need to do.
No, I don't.
But
I
do
think
I'm fuck you.
If I don't like it, I'm just not gonna fucking do it.
Cool, good idea.
I'm like, yo, sick idea. Did you do it? Nah. No, but what?
I do. I'm interested to know what you put together because I know if you do it, you're gonna actually do it right.
Yeah.
Just like you were saying. So
yeah.
I want to know what your schedule is and like what you plan to do. And I know chat's obviously excited, but
yeah,
I think it'll be interesting to see the different things that you do and have to learn how to do.
Yeah.
On the fly.
Yeah. Like a cooking stream.
Like a cooking stream. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Can't wait. It's gonna be dope.
I look forward to hearing what block I have.
It's not gonna just be in this room. I'll tell you that. Not gonna just be in this room. In other rooms, because I can't move my PC around like that. But it's not gonna just be.
Well,
in here.
You're gonna borrow my laptop too, so
yeah, yep, facts.
So you can go live from the other one.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving this podcast all around, guys. We're doing it virtually. We're gonna do it in here. We're gonna try and make this a place where we can do this podcast wherever we go, which will be dope. I texted you an idea. That would be.
It would be crazy.
I don't know how we're gonna do that.
I just don't know what my weekend's gonna look like during that.
Neither do I.
Like
I don't think that's possible.
It would be cool. It would be cool.
It'd be crazy. Maybe you pop in on a stream.
I think we could try it, and then I'm thinking about some other stuff as we head into December.
Cool. We got something.
Yeah,
we got something cool. We got the Christmas stream coming up. That'd be dope. Christmas coming up. Let's say it now. How many more podcasts are we going to do before the...
All right. Stretch goal, I think, is 3.
Okay.
Where I think we'll land is between 1 and 2. And when I say between 1 and 2, it's either 1 or 2. And you're at home, you're probably like, well, what's the big difference? What's the big difference between 2 and 3? It's like, well, it does actually take some coordination to make sure this shit actually works.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get guests on. We do it here. We do it remotely.
Yeah.
Like there's other shit that goes into it. So knowing how crazy the holidays get, I think it truly comes down to how can we make sure our schedules make so that it happens. I think your idea tonight was good though. Like if we went live, streamed, played Halo, and then did the podcast, that is a way to basically lock me in for those hours.
Yeah, I think that might be like a solid vibe, and we could do like we could go pod, or we can even just make content instead of pod. So like we can dual screen stream, that kind of thing we were talking about, make a video.
That'd be great.
talk about something, sit here, talk about it, react to our gameplay even. Something like that. I don't know. Ideas.
They're flowing.
All right, back. We're going to get something crazy here. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. We talked about it earlier.
Oh, my God.
How do you feel? One of our last takes. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Who did you have, if the world doesn't already know?
Yeah, so I'd like to put my public announcement out that I was wrong. I said that
But the world's upset that you were wrong.
If the world is upset, the world can kiss my hairy ass.
No, I'm upset that he didn't win.
Oh, I'm upset that he didn't win either, but I think a lot of people forget he had that health scare a few months before the fight. I don't know about a few months. Whatever it was. Remember he had he was on a plane?
Yeah, and I think people Did
he have a stroke or something?
Dude, he something. He had something.
And I don't know if they disclosed
basically was
it.
like he was in a wheelchair. He was in a wheelchair. And now I want you guys to remember, go back and look at the YouTube short and all those comments telling me I'm an idiot and I don't understand boxing because I took Jake Paul. Hear me out for a second. 28 versus 58. 30 years. Some of you guys commenting aren't even 30 years old. I'm not 30 years old. I don't know what it feels like to have lived 30 years of age. Now imagine that you don't even understand is in between you and another person. Now this person is 58 years old. 19 years ago, he retired. And he's in the ring saying, hey, man, I lost. I lost. I don't have the ferocity in me anymore. I don't have what it takes. I'm in here for a paycheck right now. I got to pay my bills. Not going to fight any other fighter of a lower caliber to get a win because that would be a disrespect to the sport. What did you just do 19 years ago? 19 years later. You fought a fighter, lower caliber, disrespect the sport. Hear me out. He brought light to a bunch of crazy fighters, though. Like we were talking in chat. They had some awesome fights before.
The early fights were good.
The early fights were really good, and no one's getting that kind of publicity in boxing unless this happens.
The most publicity I saw come from the event, and I'm laughing because
I know what you're gonna say.
So for anyone that is like, what is he laughing about? I hit him up on Discord. I'm like, dude, are you watching the fight? And I think you said, or no, I was like, hey, did the fight start? And you're like, no, it starts a little later. I think you probably watched it. Yeah. I didn't get to watch it, so I woke up in the morning, and I'm gonna tell my story from someone that didn't even get to watch the fight. I literally hopped on Twitter, we'll not call it X, and looked at basically all the top hits and what happened from the event. Netflix cannot host an event like that. Whatever it is, their platform is not made. So I heard there were buffering issues.
Buffering.
And aren't they doing the Thanksgiving football games too?
Yeah.
How
the fuck is that gonna happen?
How the fuck is that gonna happen? How bad are those games gonna be?
How pissed are all the dads and uncles that, what the fuck, this fucking new streaming bullshit?
I don't even remember my password. What is it?
I don't even remember. Fuck.
Helen, what is my password?
Oh, fuck. I hate this new shit they do.
So, yeah, the buffering issues with Netflix.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's ass hanging out and him walking through his...
How does that happen? How does that, who's holding the camera and who turned it on for that guy?
And who... I would have thought that there would be a delay. Yes, I understand that it's live, but, why is there not a 10-second delay to be like...
You're like, oh, shit. That's what people do. It's the oh shit button chat for in case someone flashes or somebody swears something bad or has a sign. There's a stream there is on Twitch and you just click boom and they bleep it. That's how they bleep stuff. They don't just.
There's a delay.
They're not just nasty. They're not just wicked good response time.
Yeah.
They bleep it.
So
I don't know how that didn't.
Obviously the pre-fights I heard were good. Obviously anything that came from the fight. Any of the drama around that. Obviously, the fight ended, and then he turns to Logan. He's like, are you and I going to fight next?
My
and
God,
he's like,
fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, dude, I get it. He's probably making a joke, but don't even bother at that point. And then, and I'm a married man, but I saw quite a few videos about some ring girls that...
Yeah, what happened?
There was a ring girl who, a ringside girl that I don't think she had ever done any type of work like that before, but Twitter was flooded with videos of this woman. Her name is how good looking she was. Sydney Thomas, I think her name is.
Yeah,
dude, Twitter was
fucking
on
internet found her quick,
and it was on fire. I couldn't get. I'm on Twitter and I'm like, dude. Every other tweet
You're like,
is
who
something
is
from
this
her.
person?
And I'm like, who is this person? What's happening here?
I thought she was dating Jake Paul at first.
That's what I thought it was.
And I was like, oh, they're dating? Like, that's why they're like, no, it's just some
No, it's just a random ring
like,
girl. But yeah, those were my highlights from the fight. And honestly, I'm not sad that I missed watching it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a great one. It took forever. Jake Paul, when he walked, like, I should have known. I bet Mike Tyson because I wanted him. But I knew it was going to be Jake. I should have just bet Jake. Money line.
Yeah.
Fucking doesn't win on a knockout. It's going to be decision. I voted. I should just.
Yeah. I was bummed, man, because if you look at what Tyson looked like before the incident, the health scare that he had, I think that if you had put that Tyson up against Jake, I really, again, I will hold myself to that clip.
What Tyson?
The Tyson before he had that health scare.
How many years ago was that?
No. I'm talking about like him training up to the start of that event. Like, so before he had the health scare and he was in the wheelchair.
Oh, you're thinking like 58 still win.
I'm thinking that if he didn't have that health scare, he would have been different.
Could have been.
Could have been.
I wish he was.
I mean, I didn't put money on him, so whatever.
Could have just bet Jake. But dude, it was like fucking. It's like $50 to win 59.
Exactly. Like, what
What am I doing?
Everybody and their mother was taking that bet.
Drake bet $355,000
on Paul. And he has like that Tim curse where if he bets on anyone, he usually screws him over, right?
I think it was Paul. You can fact check me. I think it was Paul.
I thought it was too. Because
sure
again, Paul. Twitter was popping off.
I think it was Paul. How long are we at?
I don't know. Hold on. 108. I see 108.
108. Damn. Yeah.
What? No, I'm good to keep. I'm good to keep.
I got stuff.
I'm good to keep cooking. Let's keep cooking.
All right. OG Fortnite.
Ooh.
OG Fortnite. Chat's been waiting on this one. I know they have. OG Fortnite's back.
Yeah.
They brought Chapter 2 back. Dirty Docs. Greatest POI of all time. Back. Landing at Dirty Docs.
Is that your POI right now?
Forever. Yeah.
Oh, that was your POI back then too?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
It's been my Twitter location for the past 6 years. It says, where do you live? Dirty Docs.
Dirty Docs.
Yeah. Dirty Docs is the most elite. It's the best POI ever.
What's the...
People are going to hate that.
They probably will. Anything with Fortnite and your takes, I feel like people
People just don't like my take. It's fine.
No, I think you should keep giving them because you know what?
Oh, I'm not. You will hear my take. You can click off this video if you don't want to hear them.
No, they're not going to click off. They're going to hate watch it if they don't want to watch it. I'm just thinking about my old drop spot, and it was, you're going to know the name right off the bat, top right, Junk Junction?
Junk Junction, top left.
Left. Maybe I have my map like flipped around in my head, but it was the top corner of the map. That was
right above Haunted.
Yep, that was my spot because
right behind Pleasant.
Yep, right behind Haunted. And the joke was my buddy would always just last second tail off to go to Haunted because if he saw no one was going,
he got all the loot to himself.
He got all the loot to himself, and he was
Haunted
the biggest
Hills, man.
I don't know. You know the loot better than I do, right?
Haunted Hills was like, eh.
It was and we didn't care, so we were like, go do your thing. But yeah, sorry. OG is back.
Chapter 2 OG is back. Fortnite is releasing 10 months of original OG Fortnite.
Like OG.
So they got Chapter 2 right now.
That's what you were telling me about.
December 6th is going to change. Life is going to change for Fortnite forever. They're bringing back here's my take. They're bringing it back. So the first month is going to be Chapter 1, Season 1. I'm telling you, they're going to have friendly fire in. They're going to have red names. They're going to do everything the right way. Graphics are going to be like that. There's going to be no sprint. They're going to do it. Then they're going to be Chapter 1, Season 2. And that's when they added Tilted. And sorry, that's not true. Chapter 1, Season 3 was when they added Tilted. Chapter 1, Season 2, they didn't add anything. They made it snow or something like that. And then they slowly kept going and going. But every month is going to be a new season. So it's going to take 10 months. People are saying at the end of the 10 months, when it gets to Chapter 1, Season 2, that's when the actual Rift event happened. They're saying there's going to be a fucking another World Cup.
In person, New York
City. I went to the first one. I'm going to the second one.
Really?
I'm going to the World Cup, dude.
I don't even like Fortnite, but I want you to go.
I'm going to the World Cup. D-Train didn't go last time.
Boo.
He's like, I'll go to the next year's one.
What happens when you're a professional athlete?
Yeah, boo. Out here playing sports and shit.
He has professional excuses.
He's just catching strays right now for no fucking reason. He's just like watching this, eating his breakfast or whatever. No, but so they're bringing those seasons back. As long as they don't ruin the integrity of the game, is it really good?
The grape, it literally tastes like boozy Welch's grapefruit juice. It is
TK Mulligan's is the only drink to get me to pause this Fortnite story right now.
Right? If you pause DFISH in the middle of a Fortnite rant, you've done something right. Or you've done something horribly wrong.
Shout out again, TK Mulligan.
Taz said in chat, people were stuck at 25% for most of the fight, and he's talking about the buffering for Netflix.
No way.
I saw that too. That is insane. I'm so glad I didn't watch that live. I would have turned it off.
Can you imagine if it was like an actually important event too? Like if that was like the Super Bowl, Netflix like, we're going to do the Super Bowl.
Dude, I would have just gone on Twitter and watched from there. Or like pulled it up on Chrome or something.
They would never stream the national game. But can you fucking imagine?
No. Nope.
Oh my God. Taz, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Sorry. Okay, so back on your Fortnite.
I love everything Fortnite's doing right now. I think this season is amazing. Everyone's complaining. I'm like, boo-hoo. First of all, this is exactly how the game was when you played it back then. I think that they remixed it, whatever. It's not Midas, it's Snoop Dogg. It's not Sky, it's Ice Spice, whatever. Those are just like cosmetic differences. It doesn't actually affect the game. I fucking hate that shit's in the game, by the way.
Dude, it's so fucking... How about
I hate it.
How about the Eminem LMG?
Yo, oh my God. This is how you know you're fucked in Fortnite. Ready? This is how you know it's over in Fortnite. This is how you know it's over in Fortnite. You're in a box. You're in a bloom battle and you're shooting. You're at it. You start to reload. You think he's reloading. All of a sudden, you hear this. You hear an inhale. That's the gun warming up because it's Eminem taking a big deep breath before his rap gun burst, and he goes, and he goes, some human, and you're like, it's like, and you're like, oh my God. That thing kills you so fast, it's insane, and it's so funny because when you take it out in your inventory, it's like, I'm beginning to feel like a rap guy. It's just like the beat starts playing, so like I'll just be running through the map, and I'll switch to my AR, and I'll switch back to the minigun and pick it up and drop it, and it's like, I'm beginning, and just like jam into it. It's hilarious, bro. It is so funny. It's great because we get it. We go to dirty and then we kill the people at Grotto and take it. We let them kill Eminem and then we push in and kill them. That's by design, but a lot of times that doesn't work. But that's the strat that we go with. That's what we used to do with Brutus. The Spaghetti Grotto. Now there's a place called Mom Spaghetti, and it's a Italian restaurant down there, and it's Mom Spaghetti, and that's where Eminem is. You get it? So it's like Mom Spaghetti. So like the lyric of Lose Yourself is like
Mom.
Yeah.
I got it.
Did you guys get that?
Guys, did you get that?
There goes our click-through rate right
Is this thing on?
Hello? Yo, so the joke. All right. But so here's my take on it. They cannot mess up the battle pass. If they give one singular skin that was an OG skin from me buying the battle pass back then.
I didn't even think about that.
If they give one skin back, I'm done. Not playing it.
He's not done.
I'm done. If someone else can get the Black Knight, I'm gonna bug. The only way that can happen is if they do what they did with the Ghoul Trooper. Do what they did with the Ghoul Trooper.
You talking about the Ghoul Trooper?
Ghoul Trooper. So that was like one of the OG like you could buy skins, and it was so rare
that
that you could buy. It was so rare that they had to make an alternate version for people who bought it back then.
Wow.
So they made it pink instead of green because it was that rare. It hadn't been in an item shop for like 6 or 7 years. Like so long. But then it came back because they knew it was going to do crazy things. So all they did was add an alternate version. So now if you have the pink Ghoul Trooper, you're still sick. Do that with the Black Knight. That's fine. But I better get something for having it.
Yeah, I think that is the issue I have with games when they do cosmetic. I won't even call them events. When they sell cosmetics.
Bro, it's borderline illegal, first of all.
Right? And they create so much FOMO around it to a fan base, no offense, that normally is on the younger side.
Dude,
and they create the FOMO that it basically drives them to spend the money just because they don't want to miss out and they don't want their friends to be like, oh, you didn't get it?
How many skins do you think I bought? I don't even like them.
You
I just knew they were going to be lit.
You bought them.
I bought the Stranger Things skin because I was like, that's not coming out again.
Oh,
and I'm going to need that.
The Hopper? The Hopper?
I didn't buy the Hopper because he just looks like
I like the Hopper one.
It's sick. For the longest time, I kicked myself because I knew when the show comes out, I'm going to be so pissed when I can't go play as Hopper. I'm like, damn it. But I didn't want the L skin.
Such a good show.
I get shit on by that skin too much. I didn't want it. PTSD.
Such a good show.
Got the Demogorgon, though. Fire skin. So that's my thing. Here's 2 things with it. I understand why they're doing it. And I think it's actually really cool. I would say the majority of the Fortnite player base now has not experienced Chapter 1 through Season 5.
To
like
them,
a lot of these people, dude, have never landed.
Yeah, it's going to be new to them.
Yeah, it'll be a new game. And they can finally understand and be a part of the Fortnite culture and like get it and actually play through it. I think they have to do this right. They can't do any collabs. They got to do this the right way. They can't bring in like, oh, this is going to be the Lightning McQueen car. Like, now fuck that.
No shiny objects. You have to see what it was like when it was just Fortnite.
And dude, everybody wants that back, including the people that haven't even been there. So it's going to be really cool for people to experience it for the first time and us experiencing it, remembering back to our first time. It's kind of like our Halo playthrough.
Yep.
I think that's a sick idea. So that everybody can understand the glory days of Fortnite because of how much they're referenced in Fortnite. Call of Duty's copying that too. Verdansk is coming back. I don't know. I never played Verdansk. I don't play Warzone.
Which I was surprised by. I thought you would have ripped a lot of Warzone.
Dude, it came out like
it was like
when like Fortnite came out. A year or 2 after.
No. Fortnite was out
way before?
Way before.
Oh, I'm bugging?
Yeah, I think you're bugging. I think Fortnite was out because I remember playing in my old apartment.
Okay, I'm bugging.
Like way back. That. But to your point about the old Fortnite season being brought back, and like I think you mentioned to me, there's going to be friendly fire. There's going to be...
They got to do it the right way.
They got to do it the right way.
Let it be OG.
Let it be OG.
Make it be easy to rocket ride. Yep. Make the blooms suck. Make the ground loot look like how it used to. I want there to be a big thing of gold that I can't even tell it's a scar until I get close.
Yep.
Like I get that. It sucks. You can't see it. I understand why they changed it. Put it back for a month.
And I think
make it suck. And then everyone's gonna be like, wow, this sucks. I'm like, just stop complaining.
You just experience it so that you can at least understand what it was like.
Yeah.
A lot of people also will have conversations similar to what you're talking about with like, you'll never understand what it was like. Things look different. Things felt different. This was different. This was for like a lot of World of Warcraft stuff with like WoW Classic. And now they're actually starting to make some changes to WoW Classic. And a lot of the like, call them Classic Andes.
And they're pissed.
They're pissed. But it's not even because they want people that have never played Classic to experience it. It's just because like that's who they are. Like their identity is tied to that game in a lot of ways.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Like Blizzard does they've been doing a lot of weird shit. They continue to do weird shit. It doesn't bother me because like I don't
play the game.
I don't play the game. So I'm like, to me, I'm the guy sitting outside this bubble watching.
But it's fun to like go in.
It's fun to go in and like see everybody like battle each other and be like, oh, I like this that way. I like this that way. And to me, I'm like, I don't.
Dude,
wait.
What it is being a baseball enthusiast in Chicago, but you're from Boston, and you like go to a game, and you like you like it enough to join it.
Yep.
but the people in there fucking love it because it's the Cubs.
It's who they are.
But and they're the Cubs. That's who they are. But you're just like, I love this, but I'm in and out. And
I'm a bystander. I'm gonna be out.
This is my identity.
I'm gonna be out by the end of the game.
Yeah, it's like when the Phillies changed their uniforms, bro. People were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Philly fans are different though. They get like combative if things are not.
Yeah, don't lose to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. That wasn't a touchdown, by the way. Wasn't a touchdown. Zach Ertz was not in. Dropped the ball. And it was a legal formation. Nick Foles. Anyways.
Okay.
Tom Brady's a GOAT.
Yep. True. Retweet. But yeah.
Yeah.
Fortnite
is going to be wild.
It's going to be wild. Have you watched... I'm going to try and like...
Good thing I got my other games out of the way, by the way.
Seriously, because I think Fortnite's going to own for a hot minute. Yeah.
I did know how much money I paid on this game. Do you want to know? We can go higher or lower.
Should we do high-low?
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Let's build this up a little bit because I think we just start guessing and raw dog it. That's not good. Let's build this up a little bit. So you've been playing the game since
December. It came out in October of that year. So I was 2 months late to the game. So I've been playing the game. I've been you're a fake fan.
Yeah, fake.
Fair weather. Been playing the game. It's been out for what? 7 or 8 years. Picture.
So hold on. When you and I first talked about that stuff at Thanksgiving, would you have started the month before, or would it have been a year before?
Yeah, probably
a year before, right?
No, probably. Dude, I was playing Fortnite for like 3 years before that.
Dude, so it's been out for a hot minute.
Because I've only been streaming for 4 years.
I wouldn't be...
Fortnite's been out for 7 or 8.
Yeah, I was going to say 7 or 8 years. So, okay, so you've been playing it for 7 or 8 years.
Because I started streaming because I was competitive.
Yes, that's exactly the reason why.
Yeah.
And for VODs.
For competitive reasons.
Yeah, for competitive reasons.
For sure.
Yeah. And then, so 7 or 8 years. And then... How long do you think you've been actually buying skins, and when did battle passes start? So two questions.
I've never missed a single battle.
So you've never missed a single battle pass, and they've had a battle pass
every season.
Every season,
5 chapters, 10 seasons a chapter.
Okay.
And we'll say each battle pass is $10.
Okay.
That's like $500.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. So now that we've built out our case a little bit,
just battle pass skins.
It's just battle pass skins. And we're not like.
So I have the figure. I have the figure down to the 100.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna throw in like any controller stuff. I'm not gonna throw any peripherals or anything that would have gone into playing competitively. I will say, because again.
And we're not doing like I have the Wildcat skin and that's a $500 skin. We're not doing that. We're doing the things that like, you know what I mean? Like we have to buy the Switch to get the skin. I'm not doing that. I'm doing strictly how many V-Bucks have I bought.
Gotcha.
You can't account for that other shit.
That's
bullshit.
So I will go for total money spent, not just V-Bucks. I'll go for total money spent in game. And I'm going to say over $3,000. Over $4,000. Over $5,000.
Under.
Okay.
Stop the bleeding,
dude.
$4,700.
God damn, bro.
So fucking crazy,
bro. And here I am thinking I'm a fucking idiot for buying expansions for Destiny 2, and I'm like, man, I feel like a fucking G.
Hear me out though. I haven't bought a game since then though. Like, I bought New World $20, but I'm not like buying fucking COD for $70 every year. Because if I asked you how much money you spent on COD, and you buy it every year, not $4,700, but that's. Like $500.
Listen to him over here. He's built his case.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys don't get it.
Listen to this track.
This is part of me. This is who I am.
Hey, okay, I can't justify it, and I'm not going to give you my financials, but at least the skins I buy are used on a platform where I monetize.
Exactly. And I think
so in theory, I
you don't have to disclose.
Made that back.
Yeah,
so it's like it's fine.
I think
I could have had that money. But then again, I wouldn't have the skins, and who else is watching? There's no reason to watch me aside from all the skins I have. I'm washed now, chat. I'm washed.
Okay, here's an honest question. I want an honest answer. You're not washed because I've watched your gameplay. How many viewers, do you think watch Twitch streams of someone playing Fortnite based on the skin that they're wearing?
Oh my god, I do it.
Really?
Yeah, so what Fortnite does is they just did with the Ice Spice skin. Not saying I watched fucking Ice Spice skins. I'm explaining what's happening. The clip. Fucking go click that button. Fucking hold.
Flip it in.
People get them early. I watch to see them play it. I'm like, I gotta buy this, or does it look clunky, or is it get skin?
Or does it look clunky? Now, hold on. So now you got my mind racing. Do old skins, do they get revamped?
No.
So they're still like, I assume they're more clunky.
They look exactly. No, not more clunky.
No.
Now, older guy skins, they used to make the guy like always big and the girl always small. Now they have skinnier guys. Nice. So you can get like a male skin just for different styles. When I say clunky, I mean like I bought a Halloween skin one time. How much I don't wear. I couldn't refund it.
Have you ever refunded a skin?
Yeah, you only get 3 tickets to refund them, and I did them all at once. I didn't that, and I was like, I get free bucks. I didn't want this pickaxe, this, that, and then you only get 3 for your account life.
Oh my god!
There goes fucking tons.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. Or how about this? You can't refund a skin if you have to stay in the purchased screen because they only refund it if you made a mistake by clicking it. They're not like, oh, you don't want it anymore. Like if you're like looking at the skin and then you click, okay, view locker, you can't refund it. You have to be in that screen to refund it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. That's like saying, oh shit, I bought the wrong food at the grocery store. You have to be in front of the cash register and know to return it, because if you come back to the store, you can't fucking return it. Even if you come back, even if you walk away to your car and come back in, it doesn't. No, you have to fucking be there. You gotta be in it. Like, dude, who's accidentally holding down A and then pressing X?
No one
in
is.
The item shop.
That's their way around basically saying like, well, we gave you a chance.
Well, we offer you refunds.
Well, we offered it.
The game's been out for 8 years, and on your account, you can only have 3 refunds in your whole life.
Yeah, which I think is crazy.
It's like, dude, they're gonna spend the V-Bucks elsewhere.
And you know what? Like they're no offense, they're kids. Like someone could buy something by accident, and then it's like, well, little Timmy already used his refunds for his other misclicks, however long ago. Like,
dude, like I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was younger, like I was buying like VC and like a game, like I didn't get it. They didn't put $4.99. They put $4.
Yeah.
$4.99 looks like money, bro. Like 4 diamonds, and then it was like, oh, it's asking me to like face scan or not face scan. I was like, oh, cool. And I was just like, I was like, why is there a $16 charge? And I was like,
yeah, I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know.
Right? Fuck if I know.
No, but so like, okay,
I look
fine.
good as hell.
3 mistakes. Get the skin. Back to the skin I was talking about though. When you jump the way down, they thought they were super cool. They make the dress go out. So if you're jumping and looking down at someone and ready to shoot, the fucking dress flares up and you can't shit. And I can't return that skin.
So I guess you're never using it.
No, and now it's just another skin to be like, wow, you have so many skins. Why don't you wear them? Because
you're
half
a collector.
of them blow.
You're a collector, man.
Yeah, I'm a collector. Low key though. Low key. You know Cypher has every single skin? Except for one of the Samsung Infinity skins that you couldn't redeem because he had the phone, got the original one, but he basically needed to he tried to open a new line through Samsung, buy a phone.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't. He did it all. He opened the line and then for like grant. Like he's only like missing like a Samsung skin. Dude, like he has like the gold, like you get level 5. Wow. Like the highest I've been is like.
Now, I mean, part of that goes into like obviously
Challenges.
like being good at the game, but a lot of it goes into how much time you put into it, right?
Yeah, bro. I don't got fucking 10. I used to.
I mean, dude, if you had Cypher PK time, you might be able to.
I'm gonna explain my Fortnite. I put in 10 hours a day playing Fortnite for probably 2 years. Like I would get off. I'm saying stream. I would get off.
Which is crazy because imagine if you did.
I would get off, hang out with my buddies in college, music playing, whatever, hand out the controller. We're in a 1v1 map, and I would just crank. I was just cranking. Like,
Cranking.
Like I was cranking 90s, man.
Okay. Cranking 90s for anybody else.
I'm doing this in my hand. That was a crazy fucking
straight
clip.
up jork.
Get that shit out of here. This is gonna get flagged. We're gonna have 4 views on this video.
Not safe for children.
Not safe for shit. No, I would just like crank until like 3 a.m. In game. Crank 90s till like 3 a.m. every time after stream. And it's just like I can actually 90 now and then go edit. Actually.
I mean, that sounds
absolute muscle memory.
That sounds like the lamest party trick in the world, but it sounds sick when you say it.
But like, imagine you're at a party.
I can't imagine.
No,
doing
just imagine. Just imagine. I want everyone to imagine this. Walk into a party. Hey, Davis, what up? Hey, you made it. I'm like, yeah, bro, what up? Walk in. Hey, you play Fortnite? They're not talking to me. Oh my God, that's the Fortnite guy. No, you walk in. They have Fortnite like on the thing, and all the girls playing it, guys playing it, whatever, having fun. Like, yo, you guys want to watch this? Turn around, face the wall. I fucking crank 90s, double edit, high ground retake. Maybe that's my party trick.
Sounds pretty sick.
Maybe that's why my neighbors moved out. Mikey left me. Fuck.
Miss you, Mikey.
Not dead.
He's in the basement. We buried him in the basement.
We miss him. Fuck. Dude, Mulligan's been fire. I really appreciate you guys. Shout out again, Mulligan. TK Mulligan, crafted vodka cocktails. These have been absolutely amazing. We really appreciate you guys. We are deep in this pod right now. This is a long one, but we haven't been live for a while, so we haven't put one out for you guys in a while. So
it has
enjoyed this one. Let's do 2. Let's put 2 as the minimum before
2 is the minimum.
2 is the minimum.
And I think if anything, we do 2, and if we can't hit 3, so be it. I think we owe the viewers either another tier list, or we owe them something to react to, because I feel like we had some hot takes. We had some good starts with like the Wii, and we had like the fast food thing, and we had so many good things that we kind of need to cook again.
I think there's plenty of comments
to
do another comment react video, because the last comments we reacted was we dog shit. On our last TikTok, there's 82 comments.
Yeah, and luckily none of it has to do with me. Like none of it. Yeah, no,
it's all about me.
It's so nice.
Crazy.
It is so nice. And I knew I was gonna get cooked when we did the comment stuff. And it wasn't even all like Wii stuff. Like, remember, like, we had one from my brother about like, oh, he lost the Game Boy, and he was like, oh, that sucks. And it's like,
yeah,
all right, cool, man.
Or the guy that was like, athletic fuck.
Oh yeah, you can't even keep your you can't even keep your arms up. You can't
even keep your arms up. That's why you hate the Wii on
like,
athletic fuck. You're like, whoa.
I was like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna keep my arms up the entire time.
The whole fucking podcast.
The whole fucking.
And then I'm gonna go live after this, and I'm gonna fucking just sit here like a cactus. No fucks. That was crazy from left field. No, we got some crazy ones now. Now it's like, quit speaking on what you don't know. and followed by like a derogatory term.
Yeah, I think people got really angry, and we're like referencing the Mount Rushmore Fortnite stuff.
Oh my god!
What do you think? Sorry, I know I'm extending this podcast. What do you think, or what person on your Mount Rushmore do you think pissed people off the most?
The fact that Booga's not on there.
Oh, because you talked about Booga and why he's not on there.
Booga ain't on there.
Yeah,
he won the World Cup. How about when there's a second World Cup and a new winner? He fucking two-peated. Can you just imagine the uproar if he won the fucking World Cup again?
Oh, it'd be crazy. And I don't even watch Fortnite.
He would be on the Mount Rushmore for me. He would overtake clicks.
But like I said, he made his money. Like that kid got deals from Spectrum and Verizon or whatever the fuck it was. Like, he's fine.
It's not who was on my list that pissed people off. It's who wasn't on my list. And I was like, dude, I get that. They're like, why isn't Nick A30 on your list?
Fuck that guy.
I was like, because he's fucking family friendly and fucking that reduces your views to fucking
boring.
Like, actually though, like I love Nick A30. He's nasty. We love Nick A30. Mount Rushmore?
I think if you were like, I have to make a Mount Rushmore for competitive, and I have to make a Mount Rushmore for...
See, that's where people got twisted too, man. They're like, how is Peterbot not on there? I go, because fucking Peterbot didn't even play the OG season. That's why fucking Peterbot's not on there. But who the fuck's Peterbot?
Who the fuck is that, dude?
You only know him. You knew his name. You didn't even know what he looked like. If you don't know what the guy looks like, he can't be on the Mount Rushmore. No one fucking knew. He doesn't even stream with a fucking webcam. You can't.
Shout out to all the people that can stream without a webcam. Dude, imagine if you had a following and you never had to turn a webcam on. I would be ecstatic.
Didn't Dream do that? Oh no. Who was it that had to do a face reveal?
Dream was the Minecraft YouTuber who obviously had some weird allegations come out. Well, not weird allegations. Like, I think it was actually proven.
I'm new to that, so my bad.
No, but I'm just saying, I think that's who you're referring to. And
the face reveal, and everyone's like, oh, he's good looking. And then it was like...
And then they cooked him a little bit for like...
Bro, it's the...
They're going to cook you either way. So
there's nothing you can say that ain't going to get cooked.
Ooh.
Well, I still have more to say, but that'll be next pod. And then make sure you guys... We're going to be doing... We're doing a lot of collaborative content. We're playing Halo, doing tier lists. We're playing OG games, playing OG zombies. It's gonna be into stream. We're gonna have multiple cams, a lot of stuff going on. So make sure you guys tune in. This was episode 15 of the Split Screen Podcast. We made it to episode 15, man. We have made it far. Go back and watch episode 1. Dude,
I feel like we're the same in a lot of ways, but I feel like we've just honed the craft in a lot of ways. I think it's like we've gotten better over time, but we're still true to who we are. You and I talked about this.
We're the same people, but back then there was a schedule.
There was a schedule, and today you had a few notes on your phone, and we just
spitballed. My phone died when I put it down here. I think I hit 2 of them.
Fuck it. I mean, we probably hit all 3 without you even knowing, but like, again, it's funny where we started. Now where we are, but still, if you watch the first one, like, we had some bangers come out of that.
No, it's not a bad podcast at all. It's not a bad podcast. It's a different podcast.
We didn't have an agenda for that, right?
Like, not really. We were like, yo, let's.
We had some talking points, and we're like, yeah, let's just talk.
Did we tier list that first one or no?
I don't think we did. I think
Did we react?
I think we quite literally cooked for like 2 hours. I'm gonna have to look back at how long that podcast was. But you think about. You and I were like pulling everything out of the bag.
Well, dude, like, we've known each other our whole life, and all of a sudden you give us an hour to just cook it. Like, dude, there was like a good 3 podcasts where we could just, no prep needed. We could just bang what else haven't we talked about.
I know.
Right? It's not.
I know.
Like,
it was weird.
Like
it was
a
weird.
Current events thing. It was just like
life.
Talk about it. Gotta work. Episode 15, yo. Make sure you guys go subscribe on the YouTube. Check it out on Twitch. Make sure you guys add it on your podcast, anywhere you get your podcast. Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. The Split Screen Podcast on Instagram. Check us out on TikTok. Freaking all that stuff, man. We got the short form, all that good stuff. Gonna be doing more stuff before Christmas. Make sure you guys are tuned with that.
Yes, we are.
Other than that, man, check out our Twitches in the bio down below. Be out. Peace and love.
Peace.